The question of unbelievers, atheists, and skeptics: who created Allah? When they cannot deny the existence of Allah through argument and logic, they become helpless and ask one last question. They say, okay, for the sake of logic, we accept that there is a creator behind every creation, so tell us who created the creator, or Allah. We will give them the answer to this question in two ways. First, through hadith. Second, through logic. In a hadith of Muslim Sharif, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said that people start talking to each other and engaging in arguments with each other. At one point, people say that Allah created this, that Allah created this, etc. Everything was created by Allah. And finally they ask, who created Allah? The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, if any of you ask this question, or a thought comes to your mind, then you should say, I believe in Allah and His Messenger. In another hadith, in such a situation, one should say, I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. If we answer with these words, we will be acting on the hadith, because this is the devil's suggestion or evil suggestion to the heart of the believing servant and misleading him. This is a terrible trick of the devil. Now let's come to the agreement. Who created the Creator, or Allah? We can answer this question in this way, that there is a creator of every creation. But the creator does not have a creator and cannot exist. If we say A created the creator, the question will immediately arise, who created A? Then if we say B, the question will again arise, who is the creator of B? In this way, question after question will continue, no solution will be found. But the solution or answer to this is only one. There is a creator of every creation, but the creator has no creator, because if the creator has a creator, he cannot be the creator. The creator who has no creator is the original creator, or Allah. The one who has no creator is the one who created everything. Allah Almighty says, Allah is the creator of everything, and He is the disposer of all affairs. Surah Az-Zumar, verse 62. It can be answered in another way. Who created the Creator? Allah. This question, who is who, then who, then who, the answer is the last one, who created. He is the original creator, and He is Allah. The answer to this question is beautifully presented by the Almighty Allah, the Lord of the worlds, in Surah Al-Ikhlas. He says, say Allah is one, unique. Allah is self-sufficient. He did not beget anyone, and no one begot Him, and there is nothing equal to Him. Surah Ikhlas. Through this surah, Allah Almighty has answered all the questions of the disbelievers very briefly. The disbelievers want to know who is Allah, whom you speak of. In response, Allah says, Allahu Ahad, He is Allah. One and only, He alone is the creator of the universe. He has no partner in creation. He alone is the owner and sole ruler of the entire universe. He alone is the director and administrator of the world system. He alone provides sustenance for His entire creation. He alone helps them in times of crisis and hears their cries. No one else has the slightest share in these acts of Allah's sovereign authority, where there is no slightest touch of more than one in any way. He is not a being made up of different elements. His being cannot be divided. He is the only being who is free from all kinds of forms and variations, and is one in all respects. He is not dependent on anyone. Rather, everything in the universe is dependent on Him. There was no one before Him, and there is no one after Him. As He says, He is the first, there was no one before Him. He is the last, there will be no one after Him. He is the manifest, the hidden, and He is fully aware of all things. Allah Almighty also says, everything is perishable except Allah. Surah Al-Qasas, verse 88. Therefore it can be said that all the arguments and words of unbelieving atheists and skeptics are false, baseless and imaginary, and Allah, the Lord of the universe, is the creator of this universe and all of us, before whom there was no one, after whom there will be no one. He is the eternal and eternal, the Almighty, Allah.